You are looking live. Hello, people. Hello. Hello. I say hello. You say hello. We all say hello. Hello, hello. You say hello. I say yo yo. So, right. Kill some time here. I know the last couple days. I really wasn't. Hey, Matt, what's going on? I wasn't expecting to go live today, but I said, why the hell not? So, no Scotty show tonight. So, Scotty's got bad sinuses, which I grew up with, so I know the feeling. I haven't had it yet, but yeah, I figured why not. I've already used half my 23 hours of StreamYards already. That's crazy. So when I run out of StreamYards, I'm gonna have to actually go through the live tube, the YouTube thingamajig. But I don't know when, but excuse me. I'm gonna do a show with Scotty because he already said yes to it. But I don't know when. Maybe next weekend. It only works if I advertise it and he advertises. Well, it only really works if he advertises it because nobody pays attention to what I do. Not really. Look, Matt, I tell you what. If you know how Scotty talks, this is what you got to do. All right. And I told him I don't care what he talks. He can talk about whatever the hell he wants. I don't censor people. You want to drop the F-bomb 65 times? I don't care. I'm not monetized. You know. Although I'm trying to not swear as much as I used to. But pretty much this is what you do. You give him a topic, he can talk for 45 minutes at a time. I don't have to say 2 words. And that's the goal. Hand it off to the master and let him deal with it, right? But people in my stream, they don't know who the hell he is. They keep asking me who they. I don't know. I figure that all the people that come on his stream will come on mine, even if it's a one-time deal. I even told him that. I said, shit, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and that takes an entire hour. And he started laughing. I said, that's what happened when he was on, what's-his-face's stream. He got asked 3 questions, and that took an hour and a half. I'm still watching the show from yesterday. I think it's a 2.5 hour stream. When I'm watching it, it's an hour and an hour and a half, and he leaves. But, yeah. But see, when I post, I'm going live. Not many pay attention. But I don't share it on Twitter or anything like that because no one pays attention on that. Yep. Well, I did a video a couple of years ago. I did a live stream on my Saints stream that got 1,800 views, and I had like 65 people in live chat. It was a freak accident. I don't know if it was just, I don't know if it was the Troll Nation or what, but it was a lot of accounts with no. I mean, it got me a bunch of hours at the time on that account, but that's my friend's account. So I did a video on it yesterday, but I don't do too many videos on it anymore because it's his account. I'm not going to bust my ass and then he takes all the money. No way, that's not going to happen. But I used to stream it like around midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I get like 30, 40 people in here. I used to get about 200 to 300 views a live stream. Streaming in the daytime, you get 80, 90, maybe 100 because everybody's at work. The later you stream, you get it. But then the later you stream, you have more risk of the trolls coming out. And that's how they get you. they sit there and they do whatever. But yeah, but like I said, I wasn't even going to stream today. I said, and then I was like, all right, well, I did errands and stuff and what I had to do. So I said, all right, I'll jump on for an hour or whatever. Because I only get 20 hours free StreamYards. Then after that, I just could go through YouTube and stream that way. And then I'll show my ugly face, and then, then that's when you get all the uglies in here. That's when you get the, But I didn't tell about 50 people that I was here. I was just like, hell, I'll just make a post, and if they see it, fine. If they don't, okay, that's fine too. I'm pretty close to getting monetized. I think I'm about 1,000 hours away, but I've been stuck at 1,000 hours for a year now, damn near. I should have had it by now. I would have had it. Quite honestly, I would have. I don't have the way to do it. If I had a freaking way to do it, I'd do it. I had a friend who wanted to do that, and I brought him one time to the damn thing, and he didn't want to hold the damn video for me. I said, well, I can't metal detect, and I don't know how to edit. That's the problem. I don't know how to edit anything. And I've never really found anything. Plus, I don't have internet on my phone. I don't have this phone. The phone that I use to do videos on, I don't have internet on. So there's no really point in filming on it until I get a new phone, which I plan on getting another one soon. But I'd be filming right down the street. They've been doing road work for the past freaking month. They got a pile of sand in the middle of the street. I'm like, I'm serious. People are just driving through the sand. I should be filming that. I'm like, I should title that, "Look at these morons drive right through sand." I'm not talking about driving around it. I'm talking about driving through the pile of freaking sand. That's how stupid these people are. I was out there laughing. I'm like, what a fucking idiot. So I don't know. Yeah, I can't pre-record on this phone. I wish I could. Yeah, it won't let me. I tried that last year for the Mardi Gras parade. It wouldn't let me do it. Now, on my Saints account, it'll let me do it. I'm sure there's a way I can do it on this damn Android phone. I just don't know how to really fool with it. Because then I can just go. Wait. Squiggly line. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So I can just go like that. It'll pop up eventually. Maybe. StreamYard, the chat's delayed like 20 seconds. That's why I used the phone. I used the phone to do it that way. But yeah. But yeah. Oh, I could YouTube. Actually, I never even did StreamYards until about probably 6-7 months ago. That's all I used to do to get on YouTube. Is I went through YouTube and I just turned my camera on and poof, there we go. You ever seen my older videos? That's pretty much what I did, and it got me 300 views. Although you see, back then I didn't know what I know now. Instead of doing like, I would do a live stream, take like 4 days off. I do like 2 or 3. Sometimes I do 4 in a row. Sometimes I do 3. And then I figured, okay, because I wasn't anywhere near, I wasn't in the mindset of being monetized or thinking about it. So, who dat? Twisted Tips. Indeed. I don't know how many interceptions we had. Trubisky had at least 2. So, well, I would have been monetized long ago But like I said, that situation popped up and kind of derailed me. And that's how jealous people are on YouTube, you know. They don't even, what you call it. Anyway, I got to learn some tips from Twisted Tips. Get some more tips because he's the tip master, you know. He knows about all this crap. I know little to nothing. He knows about this crap. He knows more than me. In the craft of whatnot. I could turn on a computer and that's about that. You know, hey, I didn't even know how to use StreamYard till 6 months ago. I just said, all right, well, I was like, let me look it up. And I just looked it up and I said, all right. Because the past 4 or 5 months, I didn't even use most of the StreamYard's free, hell. And Twisted Tips used to go live every night. Now he only goes live once a month. Of course, he's monetized, so it really doesn't matter. When you become monetized, you can go live less and less because you're going to get more views generally. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. He's in the wrong state to give me a direction. I look up, he looks down. See, at least when I look to you, Twisted, I look to the left. I think I look to the left. Wait. I look that way. I look to the side. Oh, I forgot. I gotta. Yeah, well, I wasn't feeling good that day. But I forgot to make Matt Finn a mod. I'll do that later. I forget. Got to screen who the mods are. I've had 2 mods that went rogue on me already in the past, and I'm like, okay, well, I just can't make people mods. I have to actually know who the hell they are first. But yeah, the latest rogue mod, I don't know, just out of the blue, I don't know, jumped on me like potatoes. Yeah, I can, yeah. I do write down sticky notes. It's all I use is sticky notes. Oh, if I don't write stuff down, I'll forget it. I woke up yesterday, set my alarm to listen to Scotty's show, fell back asleep, woke up about 10:30, saw he was still on, said, screw it, I'm going back. I'll watch you. I'm figuring, okay, he's going to be off in 10 minutes and I can watch it. He goes on for another hour and a half. He always ends around 11 o'clock. He went to 12 o'clock yesterday. I said, shit, I could have jumped on and watched it. Nah, I don't really need a note. I can just screenshot it. Let me go it that way. I think, every time I say something, Twisted Tip gets an idea from it and makes a video about it. I'm convinced of that. It's like, it's main coincidence. How to turn on the laptop. That's his next video. Step 1, press the button, idiot. Step 2, voila, you're done. And he'll get like 10,000 views. I'm telling you. If I did that, ain't nobody would watch that. I mean, there's a couple of channels I follow, and they gain literally 1,000 subscribers in one day. And I'm trying to feed that. I'm trying to how, but I go on all these streams and I tell them, look, I don't care if you sub or not. If you want to, that's great. I just need the goddamn watch hours. I tell them, look, go to sleep and just watch my crap. That was a complaint I got. From someone. Person tried to tell me, I watched all that stuff. No, you didn't. I know who watches my stuff and I know who doesn't watch my stuff. And And then I get told, well, they don't comment on all my videos. No, I don't comment on every single freaking video. I don't do that. You know, unless they want me to, then I will. I'll comment on every third video. Because what happens is if you keep commenting on people's video, every single video, when they go to check their comments, it's like, I need some strippers. I don't know. Well, that's a combination between YouTube and you changed your channel. You know, you're not giving away stuff anymore. So all of those, you know, you dump those people, you know, the ones who are just there to find stuff. I'm sure they probably still contact you asking you, when are you going to give me some stuff? See, I don't go on anybody's channel to win stuff. I go on there because I like the content. Now, if I win, that's just an added bonus. But that's not my sole motivation. Unless someone's giving away like $500 or well, you did give away $1,200 to someone, and then you never heard from them again. But I mean, someone giving me $1,200, I'm gonna be on that channel every freaking live stream. I will be on that channel every freaking live stream, every freaking video. You know, you gave money to the wrong person, and then that was that. I don't even think she's on YouTube anymore. I think she disappeared from the face of the earth. But I appreciate you. Not many people respect me. There ain't many out there in that world. It's the luck of the draw. I ain't won anything lately. It's the luck of the draw. Then again, I haven't really entered any contests lately. I didn't win $1,200. I'd shit my pants if I did. That'd be something. I'm dead serious. Somebody, you know, give me $1,200. I'd be in that stream 20 years from now. You wouldn't get rid of me. I'd be like, can I win $1,200 more? Yeah, most of them are gone. Half the people that win my streams last year around this time aren't on YouTube anymore. You know, people come and people go. That's all. People get tired of it. They get burnt out. You know, you can only do so much crap. And then YouTube and the rest of them, they change their rules. Hey, Marvelous Metals, who that? Who that say? Hey, $1,101. So they took out $100. Damn them YouTube people. Stop talking about metal. I remember Cajun said something about one time somebody donated on a super chat and they messed up the amount. So they instead of donating one super chat, they donated like 3 times to make up for the amount they wanted to donate. And of course, they're going to take 30% or 30. I've always heard it's 35%. Some people say it's 30. Some people say it's 40. Nobody really knows. Let's just say it's 30%. Well, they took 30. Well, Cajun said because they did a certain amount, they wound up taking more than 50%. Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking about anything practically. I start off talking about one subject and then I just ramble on about something else. But probably $1,000, $1,200 would save me right now. Shit. I think $1,200 would save anybody right now. Oh, 30%. Okay. I've always heard 35. I always tell people it's 35. But Cajun was saying something about one time, guy super chatted to his channel, and they took 45% plus taxes. So he wound up getting like 49% taxed, something like that. And I don't remember the entire situation though, but it's crazy. He lost, I don't know the amount, but he lost a lot in the transaction. See, super chats, nah, I just rather do a PayPal. I got a business PayPal now. I got a different PayPal. I got the old PayPal, but then I got a new PayPal that I made for business. So if I ever give that PayPal out, it's just going to be strictly business. But I haven't given. But then again, those who have the old one can still, do what they want with that one. If anybody wants to donate to that one, then they can. But yeah, I got accused, twisted, of begging people for money. Now, when have I ever went on YouTube and begged anybody for money? When I had my birthday stream last year, I didn't beg anybody for money at all. People just donated. I didn't, Elvis, I need $1 million. Elvis is in Graceland. He don't give me $1 million. I don't know what the hell Deafness was smoking this morning. He thinking the Browns are going to beat the Chiefs. I don't see that. How can Deafness be a Vikings fan? I don't know. Y'all's fan base, I don't get it. Like, some of y'all think rational and the other ones do whatever. Yeah, I know. Well, I got accused by this person in that twisted. I was begging people for money, pleading people, please help me, please. I wasn't begging for anything. Yeah. That one time I had a birthday stream and people donated. And, I was told. I sent that fool money 3 different times. Person sent me $4. That person sent me $4. And I'm like, do you want your $4 back? I'll send it back. I don't need $4 that bad. You're going to complain about it. But he's always sleeping. Yeah, of course you do. The same person who accuses everybody. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. You never know who your friends are. You think you know somebody, and then they stab your ass in the back. Oh, they've been talking about Baker all day long. Deafness is watching the NFL feeds. This morning, that's all they were talking about was Baker Mayfield like he's God. I knew Pittsburgh was going to lose. Pittsburgh started 11-0, and they just stopped caring. I said it in the stream last week. I said Pittsburgh's going to get the shit kicked out of them. And everybody starts laughing. I said, no, Pittsburgh gave up. I don't even know what the final score was. I just heard it was 35-7 at halftime. I don't know what the final score was, but Pittsburgh gave up mentally. They started 11-0. Boom. And they just gave up. They just backed into the playoffs. They just pretty much said, Roethlisberger pretty much said, I'm going to retire, and that's it. I don't want to deal with anything. But, yeah, Super Chats come with like a 30% fee, and then on top of the Super Chats, you get taxed on it. The join button, that's a scam right there. That's a cash grab. I don't know how much YouTube takes out of that, but I'm sure that's probably 30-40% there. It's all a cash grab. Well, the Browns don't suck as much as they used to, but if he thinks the Browns are going to beat the Chiefs, I would love to make a bet on that. I'd love to put my money where my mouth is on that one. Because I don't see the Browns beating the Chiefs. There's just no way in hell. Pat Mahomes will have like 8 touchdowns by the end of the first quarter. Oh, 30%. Oh. I'm surprised they only take 30%. Theoretically, they can take up to 49%, but I think they allow for taxes. I don't know what they do on Twitch. But I might do a Twitch stream tomorrow. I was thinking of one doing tonight, but I'll do one tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, Elvis. I'm thinking, that's why I said this morning, I said, wait a minute. I said, Deafness says, oh, I'm not this fan. I'm a fan of everybody. And I said, no, you're a Vikings fan. I said, how can one Vikings fan say one thing and another Vikings fan pull a complete 180 and say exact opposite? And I'm thinking, Something ain't right. Something ain't firing on all cylinders. I just go on Twitter and I say, hey, wake up. Yeah, that's a funny one. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, like he was talking about this morning about, Brees just has to throw a 5-yard pass. And you come on. Well, shit. If you got Alvin Kamara, why the hell would you throw it downfield? I mean, Drew Brees did throw a couple of deep passes yesterday. But I mean, if you got Alvin Kamara and you got MT, throw a 5-yard slant. Let them go 90 yards down the field. Shit. Now I'm telling you, if the Saints do what they do Sunday, what they did yesterday, we gonna kick some ass. I don't know. I never did understand his reasoning. I just never really did. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own facts or whatnot, but I don't know. The Browns have a good offense, but I mean, Bucks ain't gonna stop anybody. Bucks gonna get their ass whooped. They ain't gonna get their butt whooped. They know it. So, whoops. I don't really know about what it is. Hey, Treasure Woman, how you doing? I got to catch up on your videos. You put out so many videos a day, I can't catch up. I think you did like 6 premieres yesterday, and I fell asleep. I got to play catch up. Everybody thinks Brees is going to retire anyway. No, let me put this in perspective. We're going to retire Brady, even though Brady says he's going to come back. I think Brees is going to come back. He's just, for the past 4 years, Brees never said he was going to retire. Everybody thought he was going to retire, and he kept, he makes that decision like actually Brees' birthday is Friday, I think. Yeah, I think Friday. January 15th is Drew Brees' birthday, if I remember right. So in a few days, he turns 42, which he's still younger than Brady. Bottles. Oh, okay. I never really did get into bottles. I don't know. I never really did get into the bottles. Now, the only bottles I want to be interested in is in those old Coke bottles, those old green tinted Coke bottles from the 30s, 20s. Those are made out of a special type of glass that you cannot find on the planet anymore. Those Coke bottles are worth some money. So if you ever get those old Coca-Cola bottles with the green tint, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Saints Fanatic. That's right. Who Dat Nation speaking up. Shady Brady ain't going nowhere. Nah, he's a Vikings fan, Saints Fanatic. So, he's always going back and forth with me. We all cool, but, Shady Brady can't make it in the world anymore. Who the hell does have a Timberwolves hat? A lot of old bottles. Oh, okay. I don't have many I don't think I have an old bottle. But I know the old Coca-Cola bottles from the 30s are worth some money. That I do know. Because of specific glass. Well, he lives in Minnesota, supposedly. I guess he's rooting his team. Yeah. That it is. Yeah. You know what we did to that team, Saints Fanatic? You would have. You know what we did. The Timberwolves always sucked. They even sucked when Kevin Garnett was there for most of his career. That's why he got the hell out of there. He said, I'm sick and tired of sucking. I'm sick and tired of carrying his team to a 20-win season every year. I want to get the hell out. And then they traded him to Boston. What did he do? He won a title. Then they traded him to the Nets. What he did, I don't know, but he did something. Then he went back at the end of his career and said, I'll start to suck again. And then he sat on a bench. Yeah, the Vikings aren't going to be 20. They'd be 2022 chumps. I don't know about being champs. They'd be the chumps. Bert Cousins. Bert. He has not earned the name Kurt. His name is Bert. That's what Stoney says. Bert Cousins. I keep telling him, I say, man, I wish Elvis had Twitch. I said, because I'll get Elvis on your stream. You'd have fun. He's a Vikings fan, but here's the thing. He's a Vikings fan. He doesn't really watch the games, but he's a Vikings fan. He hates Kirk Cousins, right? But we take over his stream, all the Saints fans. So it's like the Saints are like his second team. And he wasn't even mad when the Vikings lost. He was just like, well, I kind of knew it was going to happen. But I keep telling him, I said, I wish Elvis was on here. I wish Elvis. He's like, well, who's Elvis? I said, I wish he was on. I said, one day I'm going to ask him to make a Twitch just to come on your channel. And I want to see this. I want to see what happens when you say Cousins is MVP. You're going to get it. You're going to get a response. You'll be like, what? But that's one of his commands. Bert Cousins. Cousins has not earned the name Kirk. His name is now Bert. So, because he doesn't like Kirk Cousins. He kind of thinks that's why the Vikings don't win. And I'm like, well, I don't know. But he's a diehard Vikings fan. He just doesn't like, There's a lot of Vikings fans on Twitch. And most of them follow me. And I'm like, okay. I'm a Saints fan, but y'all follow me. Which is good. The more people that want to follow me on Twitch, the better. I don't care because I need all the people I can get. I can actually make money on Twitch. I can't make any money on YouTube because they sabotage. Like cabbage. It's like cabbage in the winter. Or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's what you call it? But I thought the Titans were going to beat the Ravens. I guess I was wrong on that one. But I think the Rams have a outside chance of beating the Packers. It's an outside chance. It's probably not going to happen. Rudolph can kiss my ass. I blocked him on Twitter a long time ago. I don't give a shit. Look, Goodell can give Rudolph 100,000 blowjobs. I don't give a shit. I do not care. Where did it help the Vikings this year? 7-9, sitting at home. Bye, Felicia. To use a Stoney quote. I'm going to have to pay Stoney copyright now. I'm going to have to go in and stream and give him some bits. I'm using his catchphrase. I don't know if he was streaming yesterday. He streams mostly on Saturday and Sunday. He's got a following. He's almost partner. He's very close to becoming a partner on Twitch. He's making the big bucks. The Vikings are going for a QB? Well, I mean, if the Vikings are going for a QB, and then I don't know, Cousins might be gone. I don't know how many years he's got left on his contract, but we'll see. Man, this thing's backwards. Maybe I should start posting this more on Twitter and get people in. I don't know. Yeah, Treasure Woman, I'm going to catch up on your videos. I'm probably about 20 videos behind. Because every time I watch one premiere, you're making another, and I'm like, damn, I can't play catch up that fast. I'm still watching a stream from yesterday morning, and I got paused. I got it at 1 hour and 37 minutes out of a 2 hour and 36 minute live stream. I've paused it about 20 times. So I got to finish watching that. Although he's not doing a show tonight, So I don't have to, so I guess I'll start watching it again at 9 o'clock. Nah, they keep saying Deshaun Watson's coming to the Saints. I don't know why the hell we want him. Nah, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. We're going to wind up getting Cam Newton. Why the hell we want? We're going to let Winston's only signed to a 1-year deal. Winston's not going to re-sign. There's no way Winston's going to re-sign. Someone's going to want him not because he's a good quarterback. Someone's going to want him because the Saints are a good team. I mean, all these teams are trying to take the executive. They're trying to get our assistant general manager, Jeff Ireland. They're trying to get our assistant operations scout, Terry Fontenot. The Falcons want him. They're trying to get all our tight end coach. They're trying to get our defensive coach. All of the teams in the league, the Lions are trying to get our tight end coach's coach, Dan Campbell. The Jets are trying to get our secondary coach, Aaron Glenn, as head coach. All the teams are they want to poach our assistant coaches and our front general manager. I think the Vikings are trying to get somebody too from us. I don't know. The funny part is we might have about 500 draft picks because all these coaches under a contract, because they already said if Terry Fontenot goes to a team, we get two third-round draft picks. Yeah, I don't think he can throw. He can catch. I don't think he can throw. But he can catch. And just leave it at that one. Hell, The Bachelor, Matt James, he was a couple of years ago. He tried out for the Saints as a wide receiver, and he made the team's practice squad, but he never really played. And they had him at the game yesterday. I didn't even know he was a Saints player until they brought him up. He was on the team, I think, in 2017, and he played in like one game. Maybe. Well, I think we're going to sign Cam Newton tomorrow or next week or next year or whenever. I don't know. Oh, you know who the Saints signed today? Which makes no sense. Blair Walsh. Your former kicker, the one who shanked the field goal in the playoffs against the Packers or the Bears or somebody. Because Will Lutz has been kind of so-so lately. So they signed Blair Walsh to the practice squad in case Lutz gets the Chinese flu. And I had to laugh, and I knew they were going to sign him because they brought him in they've been bringing him in like every week. Well, he blew that game. There's no way you miss a 26-yard field goal the way he missed it. Who that, Jerry? Who that? Who that said they're going to beat them Saints? Not the Bucks. No, sir. Saints are going to roll. We also signed long snapper John Denny. So we signed Blair Walsh to the practice squad. So now we got two kickers. They say it's because of the COVID. Nah, something's wrong with Will Lutz. It's just that game he got hurt about 6 weeks ago. He hasn't been the same. He's missed like 6 out of the last 10 field goals. He missed that 50-yarder yesterday. Something is wrong with Lutz. His knee, his foot. Something is wrong with him. And I think, and I hope and I pray they do not use the switch and bait. Well, he played there for like 6 years. He got y'all into the playoffs once, but yeah, I don't know. Sean Payton put him on a practice squad, so he's technically. I followed him on Twitter and Facebook, and here's the beauty part: you can't tweet to him. He's got an Instagram where you can't leave. I guess he gets so much hate mail from Vikings fans that you can't tweet. Because I wanted to tweet him happy, thanks, welcome to the team. I couldn't even do that. I'm like, damn. But he's only going to be on the team probably just for the playoffs, and then they're going to cut him. So, bring on the Yucks, the Tampon Bay Succaneers, with their quarterback Shady Brady. He's probably going to inflate his balls again just to make sure he can beat us. They talk about Drew Brees not having an arm. Shit. Shady Brady, he's throwing shovel passes. He threw like 5 shovel passes to Antonio Brown. You know? We're not getting into that subject. We're not getting into politics. No. Because then you'll have me go on a 6-hour rant. I ain't doing that shit. That ain't going to happen. I don't know why he's a traitor other than they missed that field goal. I don't know how he missed the 26-yard field goal, but, I guess he Ray Finkeled it. Whoops, laces out. Saints got so many weapons. Look, Kay Adams was like, doing so. Night, Treasure Woman, I appreciate you. Y'all don't have Treasure Woman, please give her a subscription. She's pretty close to 1,000. She does a lot of stuff. It's the tampon Bay sucking ears. Or if you replace the S word with the F word, that's even better. The Tampa Bay beep and ears. Right? And you got your Carolina beep. And of course you got your Atlanta fail cants. Or you can go Atlanta fail beep. Probably will. Now that Blair Walsh is with the Saints, he probably will. As much as Roger Goodell hates my team, I'm trying to figure out how he's going to screw us this year. I'm waiting for it. It's going to happen. If the Rams somehow beat the Packers and we get the Rams in the Superdome for the NFC Championship, damn well it's going to happen again. Damn well. They were talking about that this morning. If the same scenario, will that happen again? I don't want the Saints to go to Lambeau in the freaking cold. I'm not saying they can't win. They can beat the Packers. Well, y'all can't get us on pass interference again. I don't know what y'all going to get us on this time. Right? It ain't going to happen. This is the year. Drew Brees is going to play another 20 years just to prove y'all wrong. Man's going to be 60 years old throwing touchdown passes. Brady ain't going to take care of shit. You know what Brady going to take care of? Brady going to take care of his diapers. Yep. Exactly, Jerry. I hate them teams. They suck ass. Dan Quinn got hired today as the Cowboys defensive coordinator. I got to laugh at that. Jerry Jones will hire anybody. Shit. I want to see if I can get a job with the Cowboys. I'll sabotage them from inside out. I'll give all that trade secrets who were they put me on the roster as a payroll. Put me on a payroll. I'll call the Saints up and say, yeah, the Cowboys want to sign A, B, C, D, and E. Y'all better go get them first. Y'all better go get them first before the Cowgirls do. I ain't gonna listen to no cowgirl crap. The Who Dat Nation rules. Who Dat Nation taking over. Yeah, true. Well, Sue's with the Bucks, I think. So I don't know. But yeah, but let me tell you something. If they got that damn referee that played for the Rams refereeing again, nah. That the fix was in on that game. The fix was in. I don't care what the hell Roger Goodell and all that shit say. We don't chant skull in this chat. Come on now. We chant who that? Man, we beat the shit out of Skull. Where the hell is Skull? Skull is sitting home. Skull said, I don't feel like playing anymore. I get paid regardless. Let's go home. The next time you're going to see Skull is in the Pro Bowl. Yeah, because Skull in Tanawa land means drink. That's why he chants Skull. I don't know it. I think it's probably about 10 o'clock in the morning over in Tanawa land. Oh, no, wait. Because Tanawa's 23 hours ahead of me, so it's probably about 7 a.m. If I'm thinking right. I'm sure he'll pop in. That's right. Skull got that ass sent home. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. I'll be right back. I gotta go for a second, do something. I'll be back in about a minute. Entertain yourselves. Who that say they're gonna beat the Saints? Nobody. Who that? I said who that? I said who that? Yeah. What? We don't say that word in here. Shit, no. Oh, Jerry took care of that for me. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry knows. We don't say that we don't say that M word in here, yo. Hey, LAP, what's going on? I got a Vikings fan that does that to me on Twitch all the time. He keeps saying that. He comes in my stream on Twitch and says that M word. I said we don't say that. That it never happened. We don't say that word. Oh, that's easy. Go Ohio State. I hate Alabama with a passion. Ohio State should run up the score on them, like put 97 points. That's right. Skull is home. They went home. Diggity down home. I don't even think Elvis has a college team. He just doesn't really know who's a how to what it's in and I don't know. He don't know. He don't know what he don't know. Do. Pittsburgh sucks balls. I don't know what's what, but yeah. Ohio State got in with a 6-0 record. Adrian Peterson can kiss my white butt. Yeah, hell with that. Adrian Peterson's crap. I never did like Adrian Peterson. I never will. Considering he played for the Saints for like 2 weeks and didn't do shit. But they got that meme out there about him, so, you know. Hell. Hey, Chiwa. I apologize. I can never say it. I'm just gonna call you Chi. I can never say your name right. I apologize. How you doing, Chi? Welcome to the live. Hey, West Sports Cards. How you doing? Sometimes it's a delay and I don't see everything right away. That's why I'm looking at my phone. Saints won the Super Bowl that year. I'm pretty sure we win the Super Bowl every year. Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. But let's see. Oops. I'm doing pretty good. Just talking about whatever. I don't have any new sports cards yet. I've been doing my wrestling cards lately. I do the cards couple of nights ago, I did the Hulk Hogan. Last night I did Roddy Piper. I might do Hillbilly Jim tonight. I don't really know. I got most of the whole set. But I've showed a lot of my old cards. I kind of mix it up between cards and coins and, you know. I got a lot of things. Yes, I got this. Oh, it's on. We got it. Yep. It's going pretty good. Yeah, sometimes I can't pronounce names and I don't like messing them up, but I'm like, hell with that. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, just chilling, talking about whatever. I really wasn't going to stream tonight, but I said, all right, you know, what's what's going on? We'll jump on, see what's what. But we kicked the Bears' butt yesterday. The Bears went crying, yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know, Deafness is on Twitch now. I had to follow him. I don't know if he was on Twitch this morning, but I had to follow him. I'm like, I'll give you a follow and see what's what. And I got my Twitch channel, which I mainly just play NCAA football on, and just sometimes I just do this. I just chat. And it's funny because it winds up getting more views on YouTube than I get on my Twitch originally. You know, hey, TPG Worlds, what is going on? Appreciate you. I try to get your live streams, but I just keep missing your lives. I don't know why. Like, I went to get in one the other night, and then you had just ended it. I have been watching a couple of your videos. I just haven't commented on them. And that's my fault for not commenting. But I appreciate you, TPG. Yeah, everybody check out TPG's channel. He got a good channel. Does a variety of stuff. Everybody check out everybody. You know, and if you decide to like their channel, hey, you know, watch a video, see if you like them. If you decide you like them, you know, it's all good. I've been putting out videos I only get 20 or 30 views, but yeah, I keep telling people, I said, I can't. When you follow over 1,000 channels, it's kind of impossible to be in everyone's channel, because I've got people telling me, I haven't seen you in a few weeks. And I'm like, life. You know, of course, when I go back to work, that'll even be more constricting, because then I really won't be able to be in anybody's live. But I go back. I do go back and watch past live streams. It might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks old. I'll watch it. I'm watching one now from about 2 weeks ago, talking about Merry Christmas. And I'm like, well, it's not Christmas anymore. But because I promised I would watch it for this person, and I am. You know. But yeah, I'm going to make a short video tonight. I'm trying to get those hours. I'm trying to get the watch hours. Some point I have to be monetized, right? They can't keep taking. It's funny. I gained, you know. No, I remember you. I know who you are. I know who you are. I just can't say your name. Oh, I'm not Elvis. Nope, not yet. I had something that I thought was going to work, and it didn't work out. They're not really. Everybody has signs out that says now hiring, but when you apply to them, they tell you they're not hiring, and I'm like, okay. I think they're just doing that because of COVID. Because people are dropping like flies with the COVID, so they just want people to come in and out. But I'm still hibernating. I'm my own boss right now, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, I came into a couple of streams. I went into your stream, Chai. Like I said, I apologize. I don't like messing up people's names. But yeah, I went in your stream Saturday, I think. I I gained over 100 watch hours. Okay, this is the thing. I gained over 100 watch hours a couple of days ago from all the chats I did. But overall, it dropped me in the total watch hour department because I guess one of the 365 days popped off. So if anybody wants to watch some of my videos, I'd appreciate it. I do have a lot of short 3-minute videos. You don't have to go back and watch a 2-hour live stream from 6 months ago or 8 months ago, but I'd appreciate it if you do. Because if anybody needs help with watch hours, I always watch them. I'm not sure. I think you're monetized, TPG's monetized, I believe. I can't remember. I think he is. I might be wrong. Elvis has got to make that. Elvis got to make that video wearing the Saints jersey. No, Elvis, I want you to make that video for one reason, and not for me. Nothing to do with me. I just want you to make that video for one simple reason. So I can watch the comments roll in. Because I'm still trying to figure out how somebody comes in my stream, disrespects me, and then gets pissed off at me because they're telling me something in my stream that I don't want to hear, which is bullshit. I don't know how that works. And then to sit here and say, I hate this one and I hate that one. I don't hate anybody. I don't have a hate bone in my body. Never did. I like everybody, but that just goes to show you think you know somebody, you think you know them, but you don't really know them. There's the old saying, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. I mean, that saying does hold true a lot of times. Except you see me, I don't sneak in people's streams. If I'm going to go in someone's stream I don't like, I'm going to announce it. Hey, how you doing? I'm here. I'll just walk in and say, hey, I'm ready to be banned. Right? I ain't going to start shit with anyone. I'm just going to walk in and say, yo, what's going on? I ain't even going to ignore the host. I'm going to say, what's going on? How you doing? And if they choose to ban me, well, hey, that's their prerogative. But I'm not giving anybody reasons to. Oh, Elvis, did you get that email I sent you? Because I never did check it back. At least I think it was your email. I got too many emails on file right now to figure it out. I'm pretty sure it was yours. I think I put it to number 2 account instead of number 1. But because I got those cards, because I put them on the side. You didn't. Oh, I sent you an email. I sent it to the Elvis number 2 account, I think. I sent it I think a day or two ago. Because I know you had 2. You emailed me with 2 different accounts. So I think I picked the first one or the second one I saw. I don't know. I just pretty much. It was just pretty much about, the cards and, oh, that's fine. Check it whenever. I know you're busy. I'll sell everything except my Jordans because I want to keep my Jordans because they keep going up in price. I do have a couple of duplicates that I'll throw in, so you'll at least get a few Jordans. But the most of them I want to keep because some of them are going up in price, and it's not that I want to sell those, just I want to keep them for Jordan's a good player. But I am going to throw in a few of them. But yeah, I do have that Wentz card and a few other ones, and I don't know which Frank Gifford card you want. I don't know. I'll send you pics. We'll discuss it. We'll discuss all that stuff. Because it'll help me pay. It'll help me pay a few bills here and there. Until I get this job I'm trying to get. Like I said, around here, everybody's got signs now hiring. But then when you call them up, oh no, we're not hiring. I said you got a sign out in front of your. You got a sign out in front of your establishment saying now hiring, but I think, like I said, I think they're just doing that because of COVID. Shit, I even applied at McDonald's. And that's another thing. What's her face is going to say, he can't get a job at Burger King. Why the hell I want to work at Burger King? I'm trying to avoid fast food altogether, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. I did work for McDonald's like about 20 years ago for a few months. McDonald's here is paying $17 an hour because of COVID. Of course, you don't get $17 an hour unless you've been there 3 months. They start you off at $10 an hour. You got to be there 3 months to get $17 an hour because most people just there and they quit. Because McDonald's, they want you to work 12-hour shifts and pay you nothing. But mostly, like during Katrina, they couldn't get people, and they were paying $15-20 an hour. That's why I worked there in the first place. I was getting 15 something an hour. I was there for about 6 months, and then after 6 months, they lowered everyone's pay back down to like $8 an hour, $7 an hour. And I said, nah, they just cut people's pay for no reason, which is illegal. They can't do that. So I quit and I got another job at the time. I said, nah, screw this. But right now it's 17. They're paying $17 an hour. I saw a sign for it. So I put in. I said, screw that. They're going to pay me $17 to flip it. It was 15. But the guy down here owns all the McDonald's in Louisiana. He owns every single one. I forget his name. They got a sign. It says $17 an hour, and then in parentheses it says you have to be there 3 months. But they start off at like 10. There's a job down here that if I had a vehicle, they give you a $5,000 signing bonus to drive a truck. And I said, shit. I said, I wish I had a damn, I wish I could drive. I get a figure right now. But I don't know what McDonald's normal pay is, but yeah, I saw a sign and I said, well, shit, let me fill out an application. And I call them up and they tell me, oh, no, we're not hiring right now. And I said, you have a sign outside that says you are. And they go, oh, no, that's only for COVID. And I said, so wait a minute, somebody's got to die to work at McDonald's? I think that's what companies are doing. They're putting signs out saying they need people just in case someone gets sick so they have the backup. And I'm like, come on, do you need people or not? Because I literally filled out like 45 applications this week. And I'm calling people up and I'm saying, hey, I'm ready, let's go. And I keep hearing the same thing. Oh, we're not hiring. I said, you need to take your sign down, and if you're not hiring, these companies have signs as big as molasses. So they billboards. Now hiring, please. I keep hearing the same thing. Oh, it's because of COVID. Well, I don't wish anybody to get sick, but hey, I hope somebody. I don't want anybody to get sick. I hope somebody quits. Then they have an opening up. But it's kind of sad when McDonald's and the rest of these places have signs out now hiring, and then when you call them up, they're not hiring. McDonald's always is hiring, always, because people don't stick there. Fast food is always hiring because you can't make a career out of that. No one wants this. I haven't worked at fast food in about 15 years. I said I'd never do fast food again, but you know what? When you got to pay bills and you got to do shit, at this point, it's like, well, you got to put food on the table. You got to pay your bills. So, hey, if they want to pay me $17 an hour to flip a hamburger, shit, I'll do it. Sign me up. I don't care if it's only for 3 months. I'll take that $17 an hour for 3 months, and then in the meantime, I'll go somewhere else. But there's this fast food place that I would actually want to work at because the owner is tied to LSU, and he's a Saints fan, and he's nationally known, because he lives in Louisiana. He lives in Baton Rouge, I think. And it's technically, I don't know, I wouldn't call Raising Cane's fast food. I guess it is, but it's not. It's basically chicken fingers. That's all they do. I mean, shit. I mean, if they pay, I put in there a couple of weeks ago. I called them up today and I said, "Hey, y'all hiring?" And they go, "Oh, we'll get back to you." And I said, "Well, I'm going to call you tomorrow." I'm going to call these bastards every day until they freaking say yes, or until they get pissed off and interview me. I ain't taking no shit from these people anymore. If you put all these job boards up and you put need people, and they apply, and then you tell them you don't need people, I never did understand that. Either you are hiring or you're not hiring. There's no in between. People are saying, "Oh, it's tough to get a job nowadays." Well, not really because of COVID, but it's hard to get a job because these idiots don't want to, it takes you an hour to fill out an application now. It takes you at least 1 hour to fill out. So basically, you're wasting an hour of your life knowing you're not going to get a position that they're not even going to offer you. I had an interview a few weeks ago at a place, and I think the only reason she interviewed me is because I called her 3 times a day for 3 weeks in a row. And finally, I think she said, "Screw it, let's interview this dude to leave me alone." It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I don't need people I already got enough negative people in my life. I don't need other people on YouTube bringing me down and saying, he can't get a job at Burger King. Well, I don't want to work at Burger King. Why the hell I want to work? I'd rather work at if I got to choose somebody, I choose McDonald's over Burger King because I like McDonald's food. I don't like Burger King's food. Plus, Burger King's stupid. You have to have like a college. I'm dead serious. You have to have a college degree to work at Burger King. It's Zanron. Welcome to the live. We got to do that UFC fight, and I could kick somebody's ass. I want you to put a character in that I don't like. This person I can't stand. You put the person in there, then you put me in there, and I beat the crap out of them. Bing, bing, bing. And then we fight to the death. Or something like that. I don't know. Asa don't know. Twisted Tip's doing a premiere right now. Background image. Okay, I don't know that one. Okay, he didn't take my idea this time. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, DQ's right. DQ's about a mile down the road. I've been there about 5 or 6 times. We didn't have a DQ until about 5 years ago. There was 5 years ago we started getting. We had the big fast food chains, but 5 years ago we got the Dairy Queen, and they were trying to build it in this spot. But then something about a bald eagle nest was found or something, so they couldn't build it. So they waited 2 years, and then they finally got clearance. What they did to build the Dairy Queen is the land is on a government complex building. Something starts with a T. So what they did was they sold the complex building. They still have it there, but they got rid of all the military tanks. And they got rid of the guard tower. It was a military complex kind of thing. So they turned half of it into like a little college. And then they gave half of it, like 30% of it, to Dairy Queen. So literally, when you drive through the Dairy Queen, when you're in the drive-through, Textron, that's the name of it, Textron. They do buildings, they do military government stuff. They build tanks for the government stuff. They work with the military. So when you go through the Dairy Queen drive-through, right on side of the fence is the military. What's left of Textron, because they sold a lot of their assets, but they still have a military building there to build the stuff. And so when you're sitting in the Dairy Queen drive-through, when you go out of the drive-through, it says, "Do not turn right. You have to turn left." It says, if you turn right, you will be, like literally, the sign says, if you turn right, you will be shot. That's what the sign says. I'm not shitting you, because it's government. You cannot go in there they will shoot your ass. And I'm like, yeah, but they also have like a little toll thing that goes up and down where you have to put a password. But like they tell you, do not turn right, turn left, because turning left puts you back out on the street. And then they built this complex on the other side of town. It used to be the mall because the mall here died. It's pretty much dead. So they built the complex and they brought in all these restaurants we never had before, like Five Guys, the Five Burgers and Fries, BJ Steakhouse, Red Robin. We never had a Red Robin. They built that about 3 years ago. I still haven't eaten there yet. Pantera. We didn't have Pantera. Panera, I mean. I actually worked at that Panera for about 2 months. I actually I opened the store. No, actually, I got fired the first day. They let me go because they were hiring people just to build the shelves and build the store. So I got like a 2-month paycheck. And then when they actually had opened up the store, that's when they let people go. But I got fed free food for 2 months, and they paid me $10 an hour just to, and I only had to work like 4 hours a day, but they paid me full time. So, because I had to train and stuff like that. I was actually supposed to train to work there, but what they had me do is just build stuff like shelves and, run back and forth and shit and just do whatever. And I don't know. They paid me just to sit there for 2 months, basically. So I just, all right, you're going to pay me to sit here. All right. And I thought I actually made the final cut because they got rid of all the people, and then it was the opening day. And then the last day I was there, that's when the manager came up to me and said, yeah, we were going to keep you, but we got to let you go, blah, 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 blah. But he gave me a card for like a year to get free food as, I guess, compensation. So I went there and got free food for a year, but that was like 2 years ago. I don't ever go, I don't go back there. But yeah, I got free Panera food. And, sandwiches are okay. They got good mac and cheese. But most of their shit I can't eat. I would get like a roast beef and turkey sandwich and like mac and cheese. They have salads and stuff. If you know what Panera is, but they got Cheddar's. It's a steakhouse. The way they developed this land, they turned it into the new mall. The first section, when you go into the complex, is all restaurants. The second section is like shopping, and then the third section is like all the stores, the main stores, like and then they got the gyms, the LA Fitness, and they got the I think Planet Fitness is back there. But the funny part is they built this, and they knew when they built it. Behind all the gyms is a cemetery. And so they basically built this complex almost on a cemetery, almost, just at the very edge of it. But when you, no, this complex don't have a subway, but there used to be a subway right down the street in the Shell station. It closed. There's a subway right across from CVS. When I used to work at CVS, I used to go to Subway. There's about 5 or 6 subways within 20 miles of me. There used to be more, but a couple of them closed down. The one at the Shell station closed down because no one ever went in it. Because the owner, he only opened it from like 11 to 1. That was it. He only opened the subway for 2 hours. When, lunch crowd, 11 to 1. But it should have been 11 to 2. After 1 o'clock, you couldn't get, you could sit in there, but they didn't, you couldn't get any food. And that lasted about a year. And then the guy sold it. And then they turned it into some barbecue place. And that lasted about 4 months. And now it's just empty. It's just sitting there rotting. That part of the store. It's a Shell station. But the reason it doesn't do any business is because right across the street there's a racetrack. And Racetrack does all the business. The Shell station, they do some business, but I'm surprised that Shell station is still open. It's just, It's in a bad location, and race when you come off the interstate, race first thing you see is racetrack. Then if you pass up racetrack, then you see a Shell station. But Shell's always high with their gas, and the Shell station is not open 24 hours either. The racetrack is, so I guess they do just enough business to stay open. They have to. I mean, that's the only thing I can see. They do just enough business. So I don't know, but yeah, there's a few other restaurants there. There's Cheddar's. There's a BJ Steakhouse. There's all of these places that Louisiana that really wasn't in Louisiana before is now here. Of course, it's not like a Jack and we don't have Jack in the Box or any of that crap, or In-N-Out. We don't have that stuff. That's but there's at least like 50 eateries in this little section when you go in there. And like I said, I was at Panera for like 2 months. This was about 3 years ago when they opened. Texas Roadhouse closed here years ago. Now they have a Texas Roadhouse in Baton Rouge. Texas Roadhouse closed about 10 years ago. It's a Chinese place now. It's a Golden Dragon Buffet. Anyway, I got sick and tired of hearing Texas Roadhouse. I'd go up in there and that's all you heard was the down, 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 down. I hate country. I can't listen to that shit. Country is not music. I'd rather listen to rap music than country, and I hate rap too. Yeah, they don't have Texas Roadhouse anymore. Not here. The closest one is Baton Rouge, I think. But we started to get a lot of the food places that we didn't have before. Of course, you're always going to have your McDonald's, your Wendy's, Burger King. We got KFC disappeared years ago because we're a Popeyes. Obviously, we're Popeyes. They got a Church's chicken. I don't even know how the hell that survived. No one goes to Church's. They're always got a sign now hiring, but they don't pay anything. Because I asked them, what y'all pay? And they say minimum wage. And then they don't want to give you any hours. What's the point? I'm not going to work there for 10 hours a week for minimum wage. I ain't going to make any money off of that. And then it's all 17-year-olds up in there and they young kids. You don't want to deal with that shit. No, I'm gonna blast Pantera while the Saints whoop the Bucks ass. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whoop them ass, So, let's see. I don't want to start humming stuff, because if I start humming stuff, then if I start humming stuff, then we're in trouble. All right, Zanron. I probably won't go much longer. I'll probably go another 20 minutes, and then that's it. I only wanted to go for an hour. I didn't even really plan on streaming today. I know the next time I'm going to stream is probably Thursday, because I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm going to put out a video, but I'm not streaming tomorrow. I might do Twitch tomorrow night or something. I don't know yet. But I got things to do tomorrow anyway. I got to call up some more people and bug them. You got to pretty much harass people to get a job nowadays. I'm just going to start showing up to these places and say, hey, I'm here. I'm here to work. Let's go. I mean, hell, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's crazy. Indeed. Let's see. I think I put everybody to sleep, though. Yeah, I'm still here for a bit. I'm here until people stop talking, and then I go, I'll probably do another 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I tried that, Doctor Who. You got to pay $20-something or $30 to take an exam, and then they can take up then they can take up to 180 days before they actually want to give you the exam, and then they take another 60 days to decide if they hire you or not. So it's not something that it's not something that can do whatever. But I gotta get rid of that bot. I gotta change the bot. I gotta change that bot. But yeah, but I can't wait. I can't wait that much time to get on there. I can't. And they can take up to an entire year to decide if they want you or not. And then if they don't want you, they refund your money. I already tried it. I already did that a few years ago. And you pay them 30-something bucks and you take the exam. I did that. And they took it for a whole year. And they gave me my money back. So, but I know people that got hired right away. It just depends, I think they pay like 20 or 30 bucks an hour though. But Ohio State scored 5 touchdowns in a row. They're winning 73-0, and the game ain't even started yet. Yo, diggity dog. 'Tis all good in the hood. 'Tis all good. And I just noticed something. Every live stream I've been doing lately is getting less and less hours. And I'm even streaming at night. And I got some views. I guess some views are better than nothing. But I'm trying to. I've been trying the entire time, Doctor Who. I already explained that. I explained that several times. People think I'm lying about this, but they got signs hiring everywhere. You call them up, oh, we're not hiring. They'll tell you, oh, we're just, we only got those signs out because of COVID. They're waiting until people drop dead or get sick. Then they have to hire someone. That's what they're waiting for. I'm like, I keep trying to explain this to people. I'm like, just because, oh, yeah. Well, you see, I'm in my 40s. But I'm at the point where it's ageism. They don't like to hire anybody. I'm not old, and I'm not a kid. I'm in the middle. That's where people don't want to, because they know you're smart. I don't want to. Don't tell me Bama touchdown. I don't like that shit. You're going to get Elvis ramped up. I don't need Bama chats in here because then I get pissed off because I hate Bama. Bama sucks. Go Ohio State. See what you started? Now Elvis thinks he's a Bama. Elvis, that's not the Vikings. Alabama wears red and white. They don't wear purple and whatever other color Vikings wear. Orange or yellow or, I don't know, purple and white. So, I don't know. You have to see what's what, who's who, and how's how. So, I don't know. I got my Autobot set. That's right. Bama licks ass. I got my Autobot set for the word, well, for certain words. So that's not me doing anything. That's the Autobot. Because I don't do that. Hey, it approved that message. Look at that. Huh? It's on a roll. I think it's the best Autobot I have. It's the only one I have, but you know, he don't talk. He just sits there and I don't know. A whole one? A hole in one? Nah, I don't have a hole in one right now. You know, I'd have to have a lady for that. Don't have any of those. Shit. A whole freaking console. It's something I saw in a video. The way he said it, and I was like, "What? D ahead?" I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay, we will do that. D ahead. I don't know D ahead. Dark Airwalk is the auto mod by default. Oh. Okay. YouTube's not allowing that comment. But that'd be Nick Saban. The dickhead's Nick Saban. But it's it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Well, let me see how many views I have so far. Yeah, this chat failed. I only got 36 views. Yeah, it failed. But hey, people are watching, right? I think. Possibly? I don't know. Papa J? Oh, yeah, Papa J always goes live. I pop into a stream once in a blue moon. Not that Papa J is going to take away any viewers from me, because I ain't got that many. Roethlisberger said he was going to retire last year. He probably is going to retire. I mean, I'd be shocked if he came back, but I mean, I don't think he wants to finish the way that Steelers finished. So I mean, it's possible. It's always bad timing for a live stream, especially when I live stream. If I was to stream early in the day, I wouldn't get that many. I mean, that is what it is. I ain't worried about it. I just come on here and have some fun, you know. But yeah, I'm getting ready to end it in a few minutes anyway, because I gotta go take care of some things. I gotta go wash some dishes. I gotta go take a shower. I gotta eat me some food. I gotta take care of some things and all this crap. Maybe I'll tune into Ohio State winning. I don't know yet. I was only going to do an hour stream anyway. I mean, people can watch the replay. You know, actually, a lot of people will watch the replay. I'll probably get like double the views. I'll probably get like another 30 views by watching the replay. Call in favors and whatnot. It's just that people keep telling me they want me to stream, and I do stream, and they're not here. I keep getting messages. When you streaming? When you streaming? I even tell them I'm going live, and then poof, you don't see them. You know, like Sean D, where the hell you at? Keep bugging me about streaming, and I ain't see you. Nah, I don't go live during games. I don't like doing that shit. I won't do it. There's too many people that do that now. I'm not pulling no copyright. I don't want to do a copyright. Besides, ain't no one gonna watch that. Ain't no one gonna see that. It ain't gonna happen. So I don't know. It says I only got one person here anyway. Everybody left on me. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live stream because I want to go take a shower and get me some food because I'm hungry. course, if I didn't eat and I dropped dead, I don't think anybody would care either of that. So, yeah, I appreciate anybody that's been in here today. You know, and just, hey, keep watching my videos because help me with the watch time, right? I got people to prove wrong in my life. So, all right, so I'm going to end the stream. So I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. And I'll see you next time in La La Land.